Forecast?
Easterly, 3 to 4, all the way to the cities.
That should give us a good start out of the Needles.
It should do, seeing as Sally won't be taking a turn in the galley.
Look, I see you've heard all about my culinary delights.
Particularly in the Morgan cup. The melted spatula in the pan sounded delicious.
My reputation spreads far and wide.
Would you believe it? What's this, Lynn? A women's live day trip?
What does it look like?
No. Don't tell me you girls are here for the race.
A friend of yours?
No.
Oh, Lynn, you disappoint me. And we were so close once. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friends?
Get lost.
Why, are you offering to navigate? See you at the start line, if you can get that far.
He's a bit full of himself, isn't he?
Yes. Which is why we've got to beat him.
There you go, Len. Thanks. Cheers. Sorry about that, Jack.
Oh, no problem, Arthur. What was I?
August 1947. The boat had been completed and was just about to be launched.
Oh, yeah, right. Monday, I think it was. No, I tell a lie. It was on a Sunday because all the apprentices came down to see the boat being launched on the day off. I know. She was a beauty, Arthur. First boat I ever built.
So you've already said, Jack.
Right varnish she was. Real Kelpel stuff, too. Do you know, Arthur, I'm telling you that when I stood on that dock and watched her slip into the water, it brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, it would.
Those were the days. You didn't need assembly lines to build a boat then, Arthur. Just sweat on your brow and blisters on your BUM.
I'll get it, if you'll excuse me, Jack.
Yeah, right.
Jolly sailor.
Then I'll tell you...
Yes, he is. Hold on. It's for you, Jack.
Oh, is that two-faced daughter of mine? I don't want to speak to her.
It's not Avril, Jack. It's a Mrs. Harvey.
I don't know Mrs. Harvey.
Well, she seemed to know you.
Hello? Oh, it's you.
Jack, what are you doing?
Queuing up for fish and chips. What do you think I'm doing?
I mean, what are you doing there?
Drinking. How did you know I was here? Telepathic again, are you?
Process of elimination. I rang up the boatyard and they said you weren't in. I was going to ask you to the races over the weekend. Get away from things.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in horses. I just want to be near my boat.
And bottles, by the sound of it.
Oh, now, don't you start on me. That's all I need.
Exactly. It is just what you need. Going to a pub every single time you get into a spot of trouble is boring and childish and downright pusillanimous.
What?
Feeble, if you prefer it. For heaven's sake, pull yourself together.
Oh, stop nagging me and leave me alone. You old teabag. Sam again, Arthur, please.
Are you sure? I don't really think I just came round for a free lap.
Go on, there's enough for 2 of us.
3 of us, you mean? Sorry, I didn't mean anything.
No. Why did you come round?
I told you I was in the area getting some materials for this decorating job I'm doing. So whilst I was in town, I thought I'd stop by.
Real reason, yeah.
All right. I wanted to talk to you about your decision to have the abortion.
I thought so. You don't believe in it, do you?
No, but it doesn't matter what I believe in, only what you believe in. If you're sure what you're doing is right. Well, are you?
Yes.
You feel that way now, but in a few years you might feel differently.
Leo, please. Do you think it's easy for me? I've already made my decision. So just leave it, please.
Abby! Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'd never want anyone imposing their beliefs on me, and I shouldn't try and impose mine on you. I'm only trying to help. I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset.
Yes, you are. Look at you.
It's just I have to go to the clinic tomorrow to sort it all out. I don't think I haven't gone over all the alternatives. Because I have. Over and over again. I mean, I'm carrying the baby now. It's with me every minute of the day and night.
Come on. Everything's gonna be all right.
Give me another shot, Arthur, and make it a last one.
You're going out a bit early in the day, aren't you?
Well, who's watching the time? Another third stroke, it'll be Scotch o'clock.
Look, Jack, why don't you get yourself home?
Why don't you go get yourself stuffed?
Now, take it easy, Jack. I don't want trouble.
Well, you better bloody well serve me then, haven't you? Are you refusing me a drinky poos?
I am. Now, come on, Jack. I've known you for over 25 years, and I know when you've had too much to drink.
Right, then. I'll be checking my drinking somewhere else in future. Plenty of other pubs, you know. Some friend you are. Miserable old twazzer.
I wondered why the sudden invitation to lunch. I thought it was to make up after our argument last night. Not to try to force me to agree with you about the house.
I'm not trying to force you. I'm trying to convince you that a compromise is fair. Don't you understand? I have to raise the capital, and this is the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I go under. It's as simple as that.
Dividing up the house all seems rather final, don't you think? Almost as if you're going your way and I'm going mine.
No, it's a purely financial arrangement. It makes sense under the circumstances. I understand your point of view. All I ask is that you understand mine. I've come too far to go back now.
What about the monthly payments on the loan?
They'll be continued until the prototype goes into production. Then I can clear the loan entirely.
And if you don't?
You'll have the house. Effectively, I'll be bought out. You'll be covered either way.
All right, Tom, if that's what you want.
It's the only way to be fair to us both.
Yes. And we must be fair to us both, mustn't we? I have to go.